up everyone? Today we're reviewing the new Pro Stuff 97. A guy called Roger Federer plays with this one. Well, not this exact model. His is a little heavier. His is for the real man. And so I got this one. So yeah, let's do this. Alright, so first up is Niki, aka Nikita. Take the racket, man. He's Russian, so that should tell you everything about him. Plays super aggressive. And yeah, I'm pretty sure he's gonna like this racket, although I don't know.
Alright, well, let's see how it goes. Hopefully I can get the ball deeper than the tee. When it came to playtest, my first impression was that it is like a wooden stick. My shots felt very slow and I was struggling to generate spin. As I kept playing, however, I felt more comfortable with this racket. Because of the fact that this frame offers so much control and lags on the spin, I was really tempted to hit flatter balls than usual. This caused me to make way more successful finishing shots, although at the same time causing more mistakes. What the racket really delivers is on the serves and the volleys. I felt really confident in my service games. The percentage of first serves increased and I was able to dictate the point way easier. Sometimes I like to mix and come to the net. Unfortunately, my volleys are not the best, but with this racket I felt that I could place the shots with more precision and control. Therefore, I would recommend this racket to someone who likes to play closer to the net and relies heavily on their serve, because this is the part of the game where this racket can really boost your performance.
Alright, thanks a lot, Niki. So next up is Al. Al is Spanish, but what's funny about him is that for some reason he speaks with a British accent. Nobody knows why, but hey, he doesn't. Yeah, he's very aggressive, so I'm pretty sure he's gonna like this racket.
Right, I want to see if with this racket I'm able to hit my backhands just like Roger Federer.
Just like Roger Federer, I really doubt it.
Right, when it comes to looks, I think it's really elegant. Love the matte black finish with the carbon fiber pattern on the head of the racket. However, I wouldn't be so positive in regard to the way it feels when I play with it. This racket is certainly very control orientated, whereas I prefer a racket that prioritizes power over control. If I was to use this racket daily, I would definitely consider putting some weight on the head of the racket. I've heard many reviewers say that it helps generate a lot of spin, which is absolute bull. But then again, that's why you're watching us and not them. All jokes aside, really enjoyed hitting forehands with this frame. Even though my access to spin was limited, hitting an aggressive flat forehand was a pleasure. Can't say the same about the backhand, however. I was having trouble passing the head of the racket through the ball, and that caused my balls to not go as deep as I'd like them to go. Serving with the Pro Stuff was in all probability the highlight of the playtest. I could direct the ball exactly where I wanted it to go, although once again I was missing that little bit of stability on impact due to the way the weight is distributed. Overall, it's a great racket, especially if you're looking to add more control and precision to your game. If you're like me and you're chasing for power over control, then I'd recommend you stay away from it.
Well, it wasn't exactly like Roger Federer, but close enough. So yeah, let's see how it goes for you. Yeah, don't worry man, I'll show you how it's done.
Unlike Al, I actually love playing with the new Pro Stuff. Firstly, I have to say that in my opinion, it's one of the prettiest looking rackets out there. The exposed carbon fiber just looks sexy. As of the racket's performance, coming from a heavier frame, I could really feel the lightness of it. I would prefer having a little more weight on the tip, but other than that, there's not much else I would change.
I do play way flatter than Al, way stronger, way better, have a better fitness, I last longer.
Hold on there, mate. You're getting a little carried away.
So I do play way flatter, therefore the lack of spin wasn't much of a concern for me. Really liked the feeling that I was getting on the backhands. I knew exactly where and how fast I was hitting the ball. It required very little effort to play the ball deep and strong. Forehands were a bit of a mix. Hitting with the sweet spot, which is pretty small thanks to the 97 square inches of head size, led to a clean and very stable shot. Hit it a little bit out of the sweet spot though, and the ball could go anywhere. The shots that really sold this racket to me were the serve and the return. The stability of the impact on the serve that this racket provides is outstanding. What was absolutely flabbergasting to me is the ease with which I could take the initiative on the return and end up controlling the point. If you're not struggling for power and you want to add loads of control, feel and stability to your game, then you should really try this racket out. Alright, so next up is Areg. How you doing, Areg?
Fantastic, mate.
So it's impossible to do a winner against you.
Of course, didn't do a single winner neither.
Yeah, and in the last maybe 2 weeks you haven't let a single ball bounce twice.
He's been injured for the last 2 weeks, haven't you?
Thank you.
Don't mind Al, he's going through rough times, you know, his balls aren't going as deep as he would like. So back to the pro stuff. My only concern with this racket is the lack of spin that I feel on the ground strokes. As Al softly mentioned, it's not fantastically impeccable for reading the ball. You have to really stress your wrist to whip this racket. I didn't get the same amount of power that I get on my Wilson Ultra, however I was still able to generate enough power when needed. But the moment I approached the net, it got fabulous. I had a lot of control and I felt solid on the impact. Now where the racket really shines is on the serve. Just before playtesting this frame, I wasn't putting a single serve in, which wasn't really a surprise. But when I picked up this racket, I became Karlovic. So my final verdict is that it's not the best power provider, but once you take this racket, you become Harry Potter. You can do some magic with the ball, play like Federer, or become even classier than that guy.
Alright, so we just finished reviewing the racket. Wait, Areg, what's wrong with you, man?
I just tried the new pro stuff, mate.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Yeah?
Whoa, hold on, mate.
You right?
Stop at it.
You recording?
He actually got it with his fucking legs.